the most news in the morning. CNN's American Morning, weekday 6 a.m. Eastern.
We're just now driving onto the Fort Hood base. A lot of extra security. We've spoken to about a dozen people since we got down here a couple days ago, and a lot of them have just been telling us they're really looking forward to this being over. One of the MPs on base told us, hey, nobody likes it when Hasan comes on base. He said, we do our job, of course, we protect him, but really we want this man to go away. We also spoke with the fiancé of one of the most seriously wounded soldiers. This was a young soldier who had just got back a couple days ago from fighting in Iraq. He was only a few days away from leaving for officer candidate school. That's why he was in that building when Hasan was shooting that day. She told us, based on everything that she's gone through in the other families, a lot of them want to be here to face him in court.
We all cope in different ways, and I know in my situation I just like to know all the facts as I can get them, and for me, I'm anxious for the Article 32 to begin so the public can start seeing some of the facts of what really happened that day and what led up to that day. And you're going to hear more stories about just how selfless those 13 people were and how many heroes are among the wounded.
Yeah, as for Hasan himself, he had been being held in a county jail nearby. He spends most of the day either sitting in a chair or in bed. He's got a TV and a Quran in his cell. John, Karen?
Chris, how much of the case is going to be presented today? What's the exact procedure to determine whether or not he can face a courts-martial?
Yeah, John, what we're going to hear, the prosecutor is going to lay out the what. They're going to talk about how he allegedly went out and bought these weapons, how he went to a local gun range to practice his aim, and how he carefully planned this attack. What they probably won't get into is the why, his motivations, his alleged links to terrorist organizations overseas. They probably will not get into that until the actual court-martial. So based on what we talked to with some of the families, they want to hear not only how he planned this, but sort of what his motivations were. They may not get those answers in this hearing.